shut the front door.
Don't. He fights in the ring, but
I see what you're saying.
His unconscious is beating the shit out of him right now, right? Mm-hmm. And yeah, we just gotta be better. Like, bro, the Zoomers they're going through a lot, bro.
I want to ask Chad. I want to see what's funny. Chad, who's more satanic, Zerka or Sneeko? Who's more satanic, Zerka or Sneeko?
It's still a contest.
No. It's not a contest.
It's still a contest.
I'm just trying to get the chat engaged because they're getting bored. But what do you think is the number one problem that Zoomers are facing?
Yeah. Honestly, seems like they can't be alone in a quiet room, and that's trauma. Like they need to play some sounds and stuff, and that's 100% repressed. Like something happened to them as kids, and it has something to do with the digital age, 100%, because that's what they all have in common. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you ever feel your heart is racing and stuff like that, and you're just chilling, you're not chilling. You're mentally ill. Like, take some deep breaths, center yourself, and just say, don't focus on what is and what was. Whereas Sneeko's whole fucking mantra is what is and what was with Ryan. What is Christianity dying because of what was, what happened. And it's always like, bro, Sneeko, you're literally the most half-half. You go positive, negative, and it's like, bro.
Can I add someone before your numerology call? I want you to talk to. Do you know Muslim Lantern? Okay, please don't. Don't go debate mode, everything like that. Can you have a good conversation? I think he's really smart. He's really smart. Trust. He's like Sheikh Uthman, but more.
Yes, I got you.
Okay.
100% love for everyone in the chat.
I mean, no. If you do something weird, bro, I'm gonna kick you from the call because I really respect this guy.
What the fuck would I do?
Don't break, like. Okay, hold on. Let me add him. He's just waking up for Fajr, so he's a little bit. He can't be loud either because he's got neighbors and stuff.
Wait, I'll grab a drink.
Okay, that's great. Is he still joining? Okay. Yeah, he just texted me saying that he got up pre-Zerka winning. It's not. We're not having a debate. We're having a conversation. Muslim Lantern is literally the perfect person to add to this right now. Zerka knows him. I just added him. I just added you. Is he doing a Coke break right now to get ready for the debate? Oh my lord. Chat, should I add Steve will do it? Okay, are you guys still mad at me about the Steve thing? Or did you guys calm down? I think a lot of you guys are being reactionary. Pre-shouting, no. Okay, like right now he's coming back. You just texted me. Are you still mad at me for the Steve thing, chat? Okay, he's joining in 1 minute. Okay. You know, wait, you met Steve will do it, right? You guys got along?
Oh yeah, I did on the boat. He's great. Yeah, great guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are beefing about.
I'm not beefing with him. I was giving him great dawah, and then I messed it up. And like I've
Wait,
never.
do you do that? You try and convert YouTubers?
I don't try to convert. I mean, I do the same thing with you all the time. I try to give the positive message of Islam all the time. Like giving dawah is not just converting; it's spreading the message of Islam. Habib said this, and I'm sure you've heard it before. Non-Muslims, they don't read Quran, they don't read Hadith, they read the Muslim, and so we have to be the best representation we can be because they read you. And so I try to. Everything I do, there has to be some sort of dawah in it because that's the only justification to be in this haram world full of shaitan.
Or you can read the room. Maybe Steve isn't converting today, bro. Maybe he just wants to have a beer.
Of course, he's not going to convert. He's not going to convert today. But there's some things I could say. I can leave a thought in his head that he goes forward with, and that he remembers, and that he's going to have a good idea about Islam. And then maybe he says something positive about Islam on his videos.
I can leave a thought in his head. That's what you think you have that power. I can just leave a thought. Hello,
Muhammad Ali. Salam alaikum. You just prayed Fajr?
How are you guys? No, it's soon. It's like in an hour or so.
Oh, okay. Thank you for coming back on. There was a little bit of confusion with the call earlier. There was like no opportunity to really add you to that conversation with Steve Dude earlier. It was difficult.
Yeah, before I went to rest for a bit, I kind of noticed he was. I don't think he was 100% stable, anyways. So it was best that you talk to him and listen to him rather than me just jump in and talk to him about.
I knew you were thinking that and understanding that we were on the same page. How do you think I did? Because towards the end, he got upset. I added somebody to the call because I thought they were gonna. I don't know. I'll show you afterwards, but I think I messed up dawah wise. But overall, how do you think I did?
The part that I saw before I left, I think you were doing good. You were listening to him. He wanted to talk, and he was telling you like that. I want to talk in private. So I think it was best to like bring it in private and listen to him, see what he wants to say. He seems to be in that point in life where he's just like exploring. He wants to come close to God. He wants some advice. He wants to share his belief with someone. So he's like being vulnerable. That's what I saw, but I didn't see the whole thing. But you were listening, which I thought you were asking him, letting him open up, which I think was good. So I don't know how it ended, but like so far it was good.
Yeah. I'll try to, inshallah, I'll speak to him again. But this is my friend Zerka over here. I don't know if you heard about him before. He's a good friend of mine. And Zerka, this is Muhammad Ali, or the Muslim Lantern. He makes really good dawah content. He's a student of knowledge on YouTube.
He looks like one of us.
He does. He used to be.
Oh, he used to be what, Muslim?
Yes, he did. He left and he became a Christian.
I was the biggest Ali Dawah fan.
Oh, really?
I still love him. Yeah.
Okay, what happened? Why did you derail into the wrong direction, you
know? I have like anger issues. So I needed a different angle. And like it just makes more sense this way.
What makes more sense? Like, are you religious now or are you not religious?
Yeah, but like, I have some beers here and there and I fuck up and then I go live and talk about it.
Well, yeah, even some Muslims, I'm sure you already know, there are some Muslims who are even like, not every Muslim is 100% on his deen anyways. Not everyone is doing everything perfectly. There's no such thing as a perfect Muslim anyways. The Prophet, he said himself that كل ابن آدم خطاء, every child of Adam commits sins, essentially. Like we don't have this belief as Muslims that you're going to be perfect. And I think what attracts sometimes Christianity to a lot of people is like when they go into like this whole kind of like desperate life of doing every evil thing, then they turn to Christianity because they think about the idea of forgiveness, that Jesus took your sins away.
Yeah, Christians are evil. Let's go. Get it out your system. They're just always sinning.
But I was not saying that though. I was saying the opposite. I said what attracts people to Christianity is the idea of forgiveness, is what I was saying. Why did you think I'm going to say Christianity is evil?
I'm actually surprised. Are you two saved?
What do you mean?
That's a Christian belief. No, we don't believe that we're saved. We have to do the right thing every day.
Okay.
Right. So we're going to be judged for our actions. Yeah, no, we're not. Yeah. We're never. That's not a belief.
Have you ever wanted to be?
No. So what I was talking about is the attraction of the idea in Christianity of complete forgiveness. Is why when people completely derail, they head towards Christianity. But a lot of people have a misconception about Islam. Is why I wanted to say, thinking that Muslims want to be perfect or have to be perfect, meaning doing everything right. And when you talk about the idea of being saved, we believe if you die as a Muslim, then you go to paradise. You're guaranteed paradise.
Well, you guys don't believe in forgiving people 100%, maybe 50%. But if you guys believed in forgiving people 100%, Saudi would allow other people in their land But Muslims, poor Muslims, go to Christian nations where they're accepted, right? And you guys close it off, and there's class systems. You guys can forgive 50%, but you can't forgive like a Christian 100%. You agree with that, right?
Well, first, the idea of forgiveness is not for humans; it's for God. So when you say we forgive, it's not
No,
for
I'm
me or for
saying,
anyone.
but your
Yeah.
religion kind of definitely pushes you into that temperament of you can forgive someone, but not 100%. You guys aren't that forgiving like the Christians. You guys make fun of Christians all the time for being too forgiving, right?
I don't really get your point. If your idea is about
Yes,
allowing
you
someone
do.
else's,
You guys'
okay, so
whole the whole content is Christians are too soft and forgiving, which is an admission of guilt. You're saying that you guys aren't as forgiving as Christians. You're kind of like leaking your own nature there, right?
I think the
that
difference
is
is I don't want to turn this into a 2v1, but Muhammad Ali, I want to answer and I want to see if I'm correct.
Oh, don't worry.
Just a test.
Don't worry.
It's not really. It's not. Oh, hold on. Okay, Zerka. It's not a debate. We're just having a conversation. It's not about forgiveness. It's about holding each other accountable.
No, but answer it. You say
no. I want to.
Sneeko says it all the time on his streams. Christians are too soft and too forgiving.
Yeah,
I don't say too.
So now let's just stay on the consistent logic. Admit that you Muslims aren't as forgiving as the Christians you critique for being too soft. Just admit it.
is that
I don't think forgiveness is the right angle. It's that we hold each other accountable more than Christians do. It's not that Christians are more forgiving. It's that they're more lenient. Like they allow more.
So it's not how he said it. It's
No.
Forgiveness
but
and leniency is different. Because
No, let me
God,
do we all agree? Let's all agree Christians are
Let me
more
ask you the question.
forgiving
No,
than
let me
any
ask
other
you.
group of people. Do we agree on that? If we agree on that, we can talk.
No, I'll tell you why. Why we
But
don't agree
then,
on
then
that.
why critique them for being forgiving and soft?
I wasn't critiquing Christians at all.
That's what
I don't
Sneeko
think.
does.
I
That's
don't
what
think.
the whole thing is.
Yeah, he's different than I don't know. I don't do what he's doing. But I was talking about the Christianity. You separate people from Christianity. Now let me ask you the question: who forgives?
God.
Okay, so why are you saying Christians forgive?
We agree.
Where's the argument there?
So did your book not teach you to forgive someone who's wronged you?
Oh, now this is about personal
No,
one-to-one
I'm saying,
sense.
did God have any effect on your temperament?
Absolutely, yeah.
So are you more forgiving as a Muslim or less?
More forgiven as a Muslim, absolutely. 100%.
Are you more forgiving than?
I think you're
Hold on.
conflating.
Here it is. Are you more forgiving than a Christian?
I think
And
you're
it's
conflating.
okay to say no. You don't have to run from it. You can say no, but we don't believe in that, and then you're right.
Well, you have to let the other person speak before you say you're running, isn't it?
Well,
When
it's
he
a yes
speaks,
or no. Is running?
No,
if
it's
it
not a
can't
yes
be
or no. I think.
Why can't
I
it be a
think
yes or no? What the fuck?
I'll tell you now in a minute if you let me. There's a difference between you're conflating tolerance with forgiveness. I think these are two separate things. The problem with a lot of Christians is that they're tolerant, not that they're forgiven. These are two separate things. Islam teaches forgiveness. Islam teaches forgiveness with everyone, with other people, even if you're wronged yourself. Islam teaches that. For example, the Quran says, "Idfa' billati hiya ahsanu sayyi'a," repel that which is evil with that which is good. Then the person who's like your enemy becomes like your closest friend. So if someone is being evil toward you, repel that with that which is good. This is a teaching in the Quran. So
Right.
Islam
Now-
doesn't teach anything like be evil towards people. There's no such thing in the Quran. Forgiveness is an essential part of the religion. The Prophet ﷺ himself is a prime example of that. When he's been persecuted in Mecca for 13 years, when he came back to Mecca as a conqueror with 10,000 people army, he let the people go free. People who persecuted him for 13 years were trying to kill him, killed some of his companions. When he came back, he said, "Antum mutalaqa, you're free," and he let them go. So if
Yeah,
you want to
but
talk about forgiveness, we're
but
very forgiven.
We judge the faith by the fruits, like the people. Are we judging the people? Right? In this
No.
conversation, I agree Christians.
We judge the
are
book.
I agree Christians are too tolerant, and it's a side effect of being the most forgiving because they have the most forgiving God. That's why they are the largest religion on earth.
So if I hate you in your
Like-
face, you'll give me the other cheek?
You can try.
Okay, that means no. So you're not following your book.
That's not a
This is
Christian belief.
this is